Hey, Michiana, I'm your host, Amy Beers. Welcome back to Tabor Hill Winery in Buchanan, Michigan. We'll be talking with Kenny about the new wine expansion as well as other new developments since we last filmed here back in 2008. If you'd like to see that episode, it's episode number 7 on the website. We'll also be talking about the Norman Love Confections, which are delicious chocolatey pieces of artwork. Before we go inside, I'd like to take a second to thank my hair sponsor, Michael Warren Salon. He is the #1 cold fusion artist in the United States, and lucky us, he's located in Elkhart, Indiana. So with that being said, let's go in and see all of the wonderful things that Tabor Hill has to offer. Well, Kenny, it's good to be back here at Tabor Hill Winery.
Thank you for coming back. We've got so much to share with you. We're actually standing in a room I don't think you two ever saw. This is our private tasting room, our theater room. Behind us is our award-winning trophies, along with our pictures of the president and the presidential labels. We've got a lot to look forward to today. Expansion of the winery, expansion of the wine varieties. We're going to show you the Norman Love Confection chocolate salon. And then also we're going to treat Amy to our brand new soft shell crab sushi dish in the restaurant, so lots to see.
Yay, I'm looking forward to it. So we are standing in the original winery, which has been converted into a wine tasting room for their new varieties, and we're going to be sampling some of the wine.
You know, as we add new varieties, we've also added new customers and new palates. So we had to increase some space, and this, yes, it's a couple hundred feet of new tasting area, and it's got some historical value because this is literally where we did our wine production up until 1999. And the last production, I think we did 25,000 cases out of a basement, so pretty remarkable. But as you can see, we're increasing the portfolio every year, and as we do that, more and more people seem to find us, and we want to have them enjoy a comfortable tasting. So we think this area will not only be nostalgic for them, but also enjoyable.
I like this area. I feel like I'm in adult Disney World.
The Disney World for wine lovers, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We are going to sample not only one wine, but a few wines from our brand new category on the wine list. This is called our off-dry section, and we developed this because we were finding we've always made dry wines, we've always made sweet wines, but we've never made something right in the middle. So we planted a new grape a couple years ago. Actually, the last time you guys were on the property in 2006, so a little bit before you guys. And this is the very first year it's hit the bottle. It's called Valvin Muscat. It's a variety that you'll find a lot in New York, the Finger Lakes region. But when you go out there, the wine producers will do it in a dessert wine style. Very, very sweet. We didn't want to follow the rules. So what we did was we fermented out a lot of the sugar, and what you're left with is just a touch of an orange blossom, a little bit of tangerine, a little bit of citrus. Very pleasant spring wine. Very drinkable.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like nothing I've ever, well, I haven't tasted yet, smelled.
Right, it's very, very unique, and you're going to find muscats all over the world, but the Valvin Muscat was created by a Dr. Valvin. Really, you'll find it a lot in New York, a little bit in Indiana, a lot in Michigan now. So you'll be seeing this grape in the future.
That's really good.
It says fruit basket to me.
Yeah.
Nice orange and very, very full. This is a great wine for even a beginner's wine drinker who doesn't like a real sweet one. So.
Yeah, it's not too sweet, and it's not, good middle ground.
But another one that we've just come out with is a Gewürztraminer. Now, this is a wine that we've done for over 20 years, but in years past, we brought it in from Washington State. It was one of those that they said, oh, you can't grow that in Michigan. Well, the neighbor right across the street from us proved us wrong with great success. So we quickly found a contract for it, and now this is locally grown a couple miles down the road. We no longer have that Washington contract, so all of our Gewürz is 100% Michigan. Very unique. If you liked our Gewürz in the past, that would be a little bit sweeter. This one's got a touch of dryness. Very, very good with food, Asian cuisine, things like that.
What food do you recommend to be paired with it?
Jamaican jerked ahi tuna a few nights ago, and it went fantastic. So anything with some spice. Or Thanksgiving fare, of course. Last but not least, we've done a rosé. Now, you see pink, you think sweet. This isn't going to be the case with this one. This is actually a dry French-style rosé. A touch of sweetness in there, kind of like a red wine drinker's summer wine. It's 90 degrees out. Yeah. You don't want a dry red. Yeah. That'll be your cup of tea. And it's something you can go all the way to ice cold and still get flavor, or drink at room temp in the winter. So it's a very versatile wine. See that one soon on the shelves as well.
So enough about this wine. Tell me about this sign behind us.
You know, it's funny you notice. It's the original sign of the facility. And you'll notice it doesn't say Tabor Hill Restaurant because the restaurant wasn't quite here yet. But what was in development, this is the original building. You can kind of see our screened-in porch. Kind of a neat little picture of where we were, and then you see the building now, and it's where we're going.
Yeah. Where are we going next?
We're going to go up into the chocolate salon. Enjoy.
I'm, looking forward to that. I love chocolate. Kenny, I am so excited for you to tell me about these Norman Love Confections, which is something new since we've last been here.
Yes, it's new to us. This actually comes to us via Fort Myers, Florida. Norman Love Confections. Norman Love actually got his start in pastry kitchens at the Ritz-Carlton, and he was going all around the world setting up these different kitchens, and wherever he went to set up a kitchen, the number one ordered dessert was always chocolate. So he always said, if I ever do my own thing, it'll be chocolate. And I think that one day came, and he said he loved his lifestyle, setting up these great kitchens, flying first class, limousines. But there was one day where he got dropped off to the airport, and his son thought that he worked at the airport, or daughter. So his kids were thinking that he worked at the airport, and that said to himself, I need to start my own business. That's where Norman Love Confections started. Down in Fort Myers, Florida, we've kind of been joking around the project. We're going to do something together. Last year it became true. These are literally overnighted to us because there's no preservatives. Wow. They've got about a 3-week shelf life. They're all handmade. All handmade. Yes, and
they look wonderful. I mean, each one looks like an individual piece of artwork.
That's the most exciting part about it, and that was one of his fortes. Was as good as chocolate is, I want to make it look just as pretty. And
I almost don't even want to eat it.
Oh, we'll beg you, I suppose. But all handmade, and the little shine on the end there is a spray of cocoa butter, so that's what gives it that little sheen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not wax.
Not wax. 36 different flavors of just pure milk, white, or dark chocolate, and he's literally considered one of the top chocolatiers in the country, so we consider ourselves very lucky to do it.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. He makes these boxes. These are literally handmade boxes in France, so he looks at it as you're getting a gift of not only chocolate, but a gift of jewelry as well. There's premium chocolates, and then there's ultra premium, and this would definitely fall into the ultra premium. But it's his techniques that goes into it. Most chocolatiers would use the 12-hour emulsion and go to the Ivory Coast. He seeks out boutique plantations, and he'll go to a single plantation, contract through them, so he'll have the rights, and go above and beyond with a 74-hour emulsion practice. So there's industry standards, and then there's Norman Love, and we're proud to be part of them. So I'm going to take you to our jewelry case. And I'm proud to introduce, this is Megan Landeck, and she's going to tell you about 4 of our handmade truffles. But as you can see, beyond the 4, we actually do 36 different handmade truffles. Megan, which ones are we featuring today?
Well, right here is a hazelnut chocolate. It's called the John Duya. It's kind of topped off with the hazelnut on top. Right here is a strawberry. It's a very soft ganache inside. It's made with fresh strawberries. Right here is the mint chocolate chip. It's just like the ice cream. It's kind of topped off inside with bits and pieces of chocolate chip, so it's kind of a nice little dessert. And right here is the passion panna cotta. It's known as the Italian cheesecake, and it's very sweet and tangy.
Do you have a favorite?
Mine is actually not here, but it's the raspberry. It's a dark chocolate.
And then what is the purple one?
The purple one is that's actually a new flavor for us. That's rum raisin. Which is nice. He'll bring in some seasonal flavors, but also some seasonal designs. So around Valentine's Day, we'll do hearts. Mother's Day, we'll do hearts.
Kenny, no way this is candy. It looks too good to be candy.
It's more than candy. This is literally Norman Love's ultra premium black line. And what black is a high-end dark chocolate line. You can see how each chocolate has a different color. That signifies a different country. He'll literally go to this country and find a boutique plantation, and each chocolate is singly picked from all natural organic cocoa beans.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy good. It's funny you mentioned earlier that it's like a jewelry case, and this packaging that it comes in kind of looks like a watch
The
case.
gift boxes are absolutely phenomenal. They come in the little 2-piece boxes for just a thank you, or a 5-piece box for that little special gift, or 100-piece boxes for the I want to impress you and I'm going to gift.
Yeah, that would be impressive. That would impress me.
But black, we're very, very proud to introduce, and it's the best dark chocolate that I've ever had, and from every customer that's bought it says the same thing.
Wow.
Wine and chocolate. Can we go wrong?